This is Todd Whitney. I'm an extension educator based in Holdridge, Nebraska, and with me today is Sarah Sivits, extension educator based in Lexington. We're at a Nebraska Environmental Trust site for Doug Luther, who's a cooperator here in the Overton area.
We had 3 treatments that were applied here on April 9th. The first one is a manure application from a local feedlot source. The second is a manure plus a cedar chip mulch. And the third one is your commercial fertilizer practice that we'd probably be seeing in this area.
In the state, we've had a big problem with eastern red cedar, and so the idea behind this is to take those eastern red cedars, chop them up into small chop particles, and then be able to combine those into the mulch that could have a beneficial effect in making the right carbon-to-nitrogen ratio.
Before applications were made and treatments were applied, soil cores were taken in order to look at baseline fertility levels. Later on in the growing season, what's going to happen, collecting yield monitor data, so that way it's easier to harvest. And then we will also be taking more soil samples and then also see if there's any economic return.
Since this is the first year for this study location, we don't have any data to share for results at this site. However, there were several of these manure and mulch studies conducted around the state during the 2019 growing season. At those studies, after the first year, one site had a significant increase in soil organic matter. Soil pH, nitrates, P, and K levels increased in the topsoil layer with the application of manure at 2 of the 3 sites. Although wood chips and manure affected sorptivity and aggregation at one of the sites, more applications might be needed to change soil physical properties. And finally, crop yield was not affected by the replacement of inorganic fertilizer for an organic source. These sites will be continuing on in the next several years, and we will keep sharing the results of these studies. So that's all for this week. We'll be back next Friday for a virtual field day looking at another Nebraska On-Farm Research Network project.